On talking a little bit about the one and only Vera Lynn. Vera Lynn's songs forged a very invincible also, musical link between families and friends that defied and overcame distances, difficulties, and dangers. And in those years, she earned the title of the Force's sweetheart. But she also deserved that of the family's friend, for her voice, heard at home and abroad in so many different and often distressing circumstances, became during the war years symbolic of the British attitude and determination. It was not an overbearing, arrogant voice, but it possessed positive, stirring power that could not be ignored. Well, that voice belonged to a pretty girl from East Ham, who has worked occasionally in the pre-war years with famous band leaders like Joe Loss and Ambrose, and she starred in a radio series with the late Charlie Kuntz. Vera took part in variety and review engagements at the outset of the war, transferring at one occasion with Max Miller and Florence Desmond in the London Palladium, when the Holborn Empire was bombed. She started her own series for the BBC called Sincerely Yours, and this grew enormous popularity at home and abroad. And Vera went to Burma in March of 1944 to entertain the troops in person. And on her return, she decided to retire and concentrate on being the wife of Harry Lewis, who was a music publisher that she married in 1941. But her name and her music will be remembered forever. And speaking of remembered, one of our listeners called and asked if I had a copy of a tune that was very special to her, which was recorded by the one and only Vera Lynn. And the tune, the tune is one that I said that I'd not heard of before. Well, we're going to hear it right now. It's called Somewhere in France with You.
I meet someone each day who's never sad, who's always gay. I know she's acting a part. You can see what goes on in her heart. Such blue eyes smiling at me, yet they're lonely as only a woman's can be. For I see all her thoughts are somewhere in France with you. She's talking of no one but you. She's so proud, oh so proud of the things you will do. I can see all her love is somewhere in France with you. Of a million who'll never complain, for she knows that the sunshine will follow the rain. Every beat of her heart will always be somewhere in France with you. Smile, a tear.
Well, it so happens